morning student, welcome to Gyan Jyoti online classes. Today we will discuss about the chapter number 2, interdependence in nature. Okay, and in this chapter we will discuss about the different type of system that related with environment. Okay, so first interdependence in nature. We will discuss about the interdependence in nature, and second, biotic and abiotic components. Okay, biotics and abiotic components, and third, dependence of living things or abiotic factors. Okay, and the fourth, the roles of organism in food chain. Okay, and the fifth, impact of the environment change on the ecosystem. Okay, so now we will come the ecosystem. What is ecosystem? The relation between a living organism and their environment. Okay, the relation between a living organism and their environment is called ecosystem. Okay, and the what is the example of ecosystem? That the pond as ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, forest ecosystem, and it is the natural ecosystem, and also example of artificial ecosystem like aquarium. Okay, so there depend different type of biotic and abiotic components. So what is biotic and abiotic components? And abiotic component. Biotic components that plants, animals, microbes, and abiotic components are air, okay, soil, sunlight, water. Okay, so these are biotic components: plants, animals, microbes. Okay, abiotic components that air, soil, or sun, and water. Okay, so this is the biotic components and abiotic components. Okay, again I repeat it: biotic and abiotic components. So biotic that plants, animals, microbes, and abiotic components like air, soil, sunlight, and water. Okay. Next, now come to dependence on abiotic factor. Okay, so abiotic factor means air. So you know about the first chapter, different types of gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen. So all these gases are present the earth. Okay, or the abiotic that air. So here we take the oxygen and take out the carbon dioxide. The process of respiration, okay, or breathing process. We take in oxygen and take out the carbon dioxide, and the formation of food inside our body. Okay, the food convert into energy, that the respiration process. Okay, so here we know about the abiotic factor. Okay, so plant also use air. Okay, and similarly the water. So water also abiotic factor, or which the plants use water and form the photosynthesis process. So water, plant absorb the water from soil and the process photosynthesis. Similarly, animals also need water for their circulation system or digestion system and the other activities for their life. Okay, and now come to the soil. That soil also a biotic factor. Now come to the soil. So soil provides support to plants. Okay, the plants absorb the water from soil. Okay, absorb the water from soil. So soil also a biotic factor, or the animals and plants depend on soil. Okay, and the next, sunlight. Okay, so sunlight. So sunlight, plants, the process of photosynthesis. The process of photosynthesis, chlorophyll is a green substance. You know about the chlorophyll present in leaf. Okay, so leaf absorb the sunlight. Okay, leaf absorb the sunlight and absorb the water from soil. Okay, the process of photosynthesis means water plus carbon dioxide will form sugar and oxygen. Okay, so this is the process of photosynthesis. So chlorophyll. Okay, so chlorophyll trap the sunlight. Okay, chlorophyll trap the sunlight. The water and carbon dioxide will form sugar and oxygen. Okay, so this is the process of photosynthesis. Okay, so all these are the abiotic factor. Okay, so now come to the food chain. Okay, so what is food chain? Food chain, you know about the different type of animals and plants. Okay, so they depend on other animals. We know, we already know about the herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Okay, so food chain. What is food chain? So food chain, nutrient, the nutrient of soil, the plant absorb and form their food, or the process of photosynthesis, that depend on other organism, that grasshopper, and the depend another organism on grasshopper, that frog. Okay, similarly the snake also depend on frog. So that is the food chain. Food chain, what is food chain? So the complex network between the living organism, that the first grass. Okay, grass eaten by grasshopper, then grasshopper eaten by frog, and the frog eaten by snake. Okay, and eagle. Okay, so this is the food chain. Grasshopper depend on grass, and frog depend on grasshopper, and snake depend on frog, and eagle depend on snake. Okay, so this is the food chain. Similarly, another example, that grass, deer, and tiger. Okay, so deer depend on grass and tiger depend on deer. So this is the food chain. Okay, so now come to the producer. What is producer? Producer means we produce food. Producer. So you already know about the photosynthesis process. So plant make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, and the photosynthesis, the other organism depend on the plants and plant product. So that is called herbivores. Okay, so herbivores means the primary consumer. Okay, so primary. So we already know about the producer. Okay, so producer produce food. The process of photosynthesis. So photosynthesis process, we already know about the chlorophyll absorb the sunlight or use the carbon dioxide and will form the sugar and oxygen. So this is the photosynthesis process. And the chlorophyll. So chlorophyll, already know the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green substance present in leaf, and the leaf also called as food factory. Okay, so now come to the consumer. Okay, consumer depend on producer. Okay, consumer depend on producer for their food. Okay, so consumer, there are three types. That herbivores. So herbivores, the animals which depend on only plants and plants product. That is called the consumer. Okay, or the herbivores. Okay, so consumer include that herbivore, carnivore. So herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. So what is the example of herbivores? So herbivores, deer, cow, buffalo, all these are example of herbivores. Okay. Next, carnivores. So what is carnivores? So the animal which depend on the other animals for their food, or they eat only trash of other animals. So that is called carnivores. And omnivores. So what is omnivores? So omnivores, the animals which depend on other animals, or both animal and plant. Okay, both animal and plant. So example of omnivores, that the human being or deer, all are example of omnivores. So next, consumer. Generally the herbivores, primary consumer. Okay. Primary consumer. Then carnivores, that primary and secondary consumer. And next, that tertiary consumer. Okay, so primary consumer, secondary consumer, and tertiary consumer. That example of primary consumer. So what is primary consumer? The So the carnivores or the animals depend on herbivores. That is the primary consumer. Okay, that is the primary consumer. Similarly, the secondary consumer. Okay, the secondary consumer depend on primary consumer, and the tertiary consumer depend on the secondary consumer for their food. Okay, so now come to the omnivores. So we already know about the omnivores. Omnivores that eat both plants and animals. For example, human being, deer. So deer, all these are example of omnivores. And parasite. What is parasite? The organism live on or inside the body of other animals. That is called the parasite. Okay. And next, scavenger. So this is the special type of animals that they eat the dead and decaying material. Okay. So they eat dead and decaying matter. So that is called scavenger. So okay, or the crows, all are example of scavenger. Okay, now come to the decomposer. So what is decomposer? Decomposer, the all organism. Okay, example of decomposer, bacteria, fungi. Okay, that clean our environment. So what is the important rules of decomposer? Decomposer importance rule that they clean our environment. That is called decomposer. Okay, so this is the dependence on the biotic or abiotic. Okay, so next come to the dependence of animals. Okay, plants. So animals directly or indirectly depend on plants. Students, now come to dependence of animals on plants. So how the animals depend on plants. So many animals like bird, squirrel, and insect make their home on trees. Okay, and next, plants release oxygen into the atmosphere. Okay, which is taken by the animals. Similarly, animals release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which is taken by the plants. Okay, or then animals help the pollination of the flower and other plants. Okay, or the next topic is dependence of animal, or plants. Okay, students, so dependence of human being on plants and animals. That we use animals like horses, donkeys for carrying loads and pulling cars. And another animals product like wool, leather, and earth are used to make clothes, shoes, and bags. So our second chapter is completed. So we will discuss the next chapter. Okay, thank you.